to? Squeeze it, right?
Have you ever been driving along and suddenly you got a flat tire? But that is not your only problem. You don't know how to change your tire either? Well, on today's episode of How Do I, we will teach you.
Hello and welcome to How Do I? On today's show, we're going to tell you what to do when you get a flat and you need to change your tire. The first step you'll need to take is getting the jack from the back of your car. Place the jack underneath the frame of the car and slowly begin to raise the jack. Make sure it's on the frame, otherwise you might damage the car. The frame will be the solid part just underneath the car.
Place the jack underneath and operate the lever. It will slowly raise the car, allowing you to safely remove the tire.
Now that you have raised the car, you can start removing the lug nuts. They're the large nuts at the center of the tire. There should be a tire iron with your jack. It will have a head that fits over the lug nuts. Place the head over the nut and turn it counterclockwise. Make sure that when you loosen the nuts, your next nut will be the opposite to that one. Imagine a star pattern on the rim. By loosening them in this order, you'll prevent warping of the tire rim.
Once you unscrew all of the lug nuts, be sure to put them in a safe place. The tire will hang freely and should slide right off. Make sure it doesn't roll away.
Next, you will get your spare tire. It is almost always located in the back of the car or in the trunk of most cars. Most of today's spare tires are called space savers. They are much smaller than your regular tire and don't take up as much room. It fits exactly the same but isn't meant to be a permanent replacement.
Grab your tire out of your trunk. It may be heavy, so be careful. Make sure to align the holes on the tire with the bolts. The tire should fit on just like the other one.
You're getting closer to the end of replacing your tire. The next step is putting the lug nuts back on. It's just as simple as when you took them off. Just tighten them in the star-shaped order to prevent warping and give them an extra twist to make sure they're on tight.
Take your lug nuts and screw them on. You can screw them on by hand or with the tire iron. Make sure to tighten them as hard as you can, in the same star shape. You don't want any loose nuts while driving.
So there you have it. You have just changed your own tire. Slowly lower your jack and put all of your equipment away, and you can be back on the road in no time. Keep in mind that if your spare is a space saver tire, it isn't meant for long distance travel. Be sure to get to a mechanic to get the original tire repaired or replaced. Thank you for joining us for this week's How Do I? Be sure to tune in next week where we will expand your mind with something new. Is that it?